This next guy won the OC's Improv contest. He's a regular at the Irvine Improv and all the other improvs across the country. He's here for you tonight, so make it very loud in here for the very funny Janesin, everyone. Sorry about that. It's a tiny normal way for me. Oh man. Man, I didn't see her there. Sorry about that. Yeah, what's up? How's everybody doing? Make some noise. Make some noise. Sorry about that. Like the Asian Little Mermaid. Appreciate that. Did you come with a group? Just him. Sorry, man. You got muscles? I don't, so I'll stop talking to her. If you're ever in a group setting, there's a funny thing you can do is you make sure like he knows, and you're sitting there, office, restaurant, whatever you want, and you say across the way, you say, "Hey, isn't it weird when you talk to a lot of people, or you talk to people and they have really dry lips, and then look around, you'll see everybody fucking lick their lips." Like right now, I heard a million people like, "Oh, maybe I have really dry lips." Oh, weird. With my cell phone, I found a new thing to do to people so I don't seem rude. When they're calling, everybody knows you have a phone, so if you don't answer, it's like, okay, that was rude as shit. So what I do instead is right when I answer, I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry, I only have about 1% of battery, so if I cut off, don't worry. And they're like, oh, cool. Yeah, what do you want? Done, right? I'm not the rude one. Not anymore. Married couples, let me hear you. Married couples? Oh, man, there's like 1,000 people and 10 people. Oh, man. We enjoy the same people over and over. Yes, we. Yeah, I'm married. Proud. Proud of it. 2 years. Longest marriage in California. Thank you. Remember that? We have a plaque. No, it's weird. Marriage is strange, even at 2 years. You know, a lot of things change even in 2 years. Sexual things change. Right? Like you get turned on by different things. Like me, like I'm really into sweatpants. That's all she ever fucking wears, right? Like it used to be G-strings, now it's drawstrings. And I'm okay with that. I'm like, ooh, the Walmart brand? Ooh, sexy and on a budget. Right, her too. I think the other day we like fooled around because I think I did the dishes and I took the trash out, right? We used to have foreplay, now it's chore play. So we're okay with that. Even foreplay, like when we were young, you know, you're wild, you're hooking up in weird places like the movie theater. Not when you're married, right? I go to like sneak in, I'm like, babe, let's have a good time. And what does she say? The most miserable, cock-blocking thing ever. Go wash your hands. Ew! That takes me out of the mood, right? No, it doesn't, I'm a guy. So all it really has done now is every time I wash my hands, I get a boner, right? I'm at work, I'm like, I'm sorry, you clearly didn't mean that. Sorry about that. Right? It's true. I love her, she's here. Parents, is there any parents in the audience? That's even better that you're out. This is like a make-a-wish for parents. You can't come out of normal circumstances. Thank you. We have one, his name's Zach. He's gonna be turning 1 year old. Oh my God. Or as I like to call it, the one Sienna. It's like a quinceañera because it's so fucking expensive for a 1 year old. Yep, he's not even gonna remember it. At least the 15-year-old girl remembers it and her pregnancy. So it's really nice. It's really nice. It's crazy too. A year went by fast. You know, he used to just sit there, and that was cool. Now he's starting to crawl around. And all I've ever really learned from that is my house is like a giant, like, baby death trap. Like I play, like, in my brain, like a human game of life, of Clue. I'm like, okay, my son's gonna kill himself in the living room with the candlestick. Great, I'm gonna move that. Right? It's crazy. And me and my wife are in the stage where he's not sleeping. Parents know this, right? He's not sleeping at all, so he starts crying. And we're playing that game where you just pretend to be asleep and see who's gonna crack first. Which is always awful, because if she gets up, I'm like, shit, now I'm in trouble. Thank God I can sleep, right? That's what it's about. That's marriage. No, it's really cool. The only thing with having a 1-year-old is you can't go out and do anything. So I think the last movie we saw was Congo, which is really nice. It's pretty scary. I don't know if you saw it. No, it was actually The Vow. Does anybody remember that? Because now we do Redbox, which is the shit. It's pretty cool. Now when I see movies and I see previews, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see that on Redbox. Right? Movies. But we saw The Vow. And what that is you know, a woman was married, and then she got into a car accident, and then now she can't remember being married, and he has to retell the story. Channing Tatum, that asshole, has to retell the story of being married. I'm like, that's not a love story, that's a horror. Because I was like really skinny, kind of buff, kind of looked like that guy when I got married. Now I'm miserable, now I'm in a dad body. Like, she's not gonna want this now. I'm like, wait, it could be good, right? She doesn't remember anything. So my wife, she like wakes up, oh, what's going on? I'm like, hi, I'm Joe. Yep, I'm your husband. I have the biggest penis ever. Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, we're Mormon, we have sister wives. We're recruiting as we speak. No, but then I like saying to my wife, I'm like, oh, did you like the movie? She was like, no, it's stupid. Like, why? We went, you wanted to go. And she goes, because that woman was so dumb. Like, why was she dumb? If I woke up in the hospital and Channing Tatum told me he was my husband, I'd say, fuck yeah, you are. Yeah, good point. I'm like, I'm not even gay. And if I woke up, ah, where am I? And Channing Tatum said, hey man, I'm your husband. He's like, fuck yeah, I got good taste. Show me a mirror. What do I look like if that's my husband? Am I the gross one? That's pretty funny. There we go. As you can imagine, me and my wife, living together obviously. And ladies, tell me this. Why do you think it's okay for guys to have to kill spiders? Right, guys? Your buttholes tightened up when I said spider too, right? We're scared of them as well. Nobody wants to do that. That's an awful experience. Right, like the other day, I was like sitting at my house, loving life on my couch, and out of nowhere, a spider appeared, but they didn't crawl, because you never see them crawl. It just was there, right? I'm like watching something, and my wife's like, like, what? There's a spider. And your immediate reaction is it's on you, right? You're, where? Get it off. She's like, it's on the wall. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, well, get it. She's like, no. She's like, you get it. You're the man. Like, what? You get it. You're the man. You get it. Right? And then I'm like, no, I have a son. I need to teach him. Man up. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I do like every stupid guy, right? I get a shitload of toilet paper. I make like a pillow to get him. I'm like, ah! And then what happens? But it crawls away, right? I have to sell my house. I can't live there. I can't do that. Never. I think they're smart though. They know, right? Spiders know. Like, what's the worst place to find a spider? Bed. No, you'll live in your bed. In your car. Right? I will die. I will crash this car if I see a spider crawling down. Right? I'm like, if it touches my hand, this is it. I'm turning, I don't care who's around me in this traffic. That's all I'm focused on. Do not touch my hand right now. Right? I think, like I said, they're smart. They know what they're doing. Like the other day, normally, like I do, go home, park my car, go inside, and in the middle of the night, there's a spider chilling in the bush, right? He's like looking at my car. He's like, that looks good. I don't know what spiders sound like. I don't think there's gay spiders. That looks good. Maybe there's. I don't know. So he's like, that looks good. What does he do? Jumps onto my car and makes like a gauntlet from the bush to my car. So when I wake up in the morning, loving life. I did some form of a chore, so I got some goodness. I wake up, I'm like, bye, remember me, because I don't want to have to re-explain who I am as a human. I go outside, what happens? Right? In my mouth. Spiders poop my mouth. I don't want that in my mouth. And now what happens? I gotta do what everybody does. That move that everybody does. Right? Go sleep, wake up. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Oh shit, I put my... Right? I'm just like moving body parts. I'm just kicking. I think there was a lot of spiders in Germany. I think they were just moving webs out of the way. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy. My son, he's 1/4 Japanese. My wife's half Japanese. I was not really worried about it, but I was kind of scared. I'm like, yeah, 1/4 Asian gene. I'm like, okay. What's that on the body? Like, I just hope that's not from here to here. Please. Yeah, just please don't be from there to there. I didn't watch my wife's pregnancy. I didn't watch him come out. I was from the belly button up. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm a wuss. I know. It's just too National Geographic for me. I just didn't want to ruin everything I love. Right? I didn't want to ruin that. My man, what's your favorite food? Think about it. Cheeseburger, right? Delicious cheeseburger. Somebody comes, really attractive girl, her Ariel comes up to give you the cheeseburger. Right when you go to take a bite, a fucking baby set pops out of it. Yeah! You'll never eat a cheeseburger again! You'll be like, oh, you want to get, hey babe, want to eat a cheeseburger? No! Never again, right? Let's keep this thing going. Clap it up. Thank you so much. So the next person coming to the stage, he actually has a podcast on